When I'm telling you I've never been more terrified in my life to read something out loud, I'm not lying. My name is Karina Berenice. Welcome to my channel. Today is November 1st and in 3 days I turn 25 on November 4th. And it has been a roller coaster of emotions. I'm like obsessed with my birthday. I love to celebrate my birthday. But for some reason this year has just been so terrifying. I am so afraid to turn 25. They ask you, oh, what does it feel to turn 18? Like, it doesn't feel like anything, you know? It's like, oh, it's just one more day. But 25, I feel like I've matured for the point where I do feel 25, which is so beautiful, but I'm so scared. Especially because I've been struggling so much with like trying to find what I want to do with my life, what is my life purpose, and it's just like, damn, almost 25 and I have no clue what I'm doing with my life. Okay, so just to put a little bit more pressure on me, the universe decided to gift me with this little journal. I had forgotten I had this journal. It's just 1/3 of it that actually has writing on it and the rest is just like blank. And yesterday night, I was actually looking through some stuff and I stumbled upon this journal and I was like, oh my god. You know, like, things happen for a reason. And as soon as I open it, I find this official bucket list. And I turn the page around and this is the next page. Things I have to accomplish before 25. As soon as I saw that title, I closed the journal and I was like, okay, I need to blind react to this. I'm scared to turn 25 and the fact that I found this list 3 days before turning 25 is like, this has to be a joke. I do recall making the list and I believe this was back in 2019. There's a year right there, but I don't remember exactly what the list has. I'm just scared to feel like disappointed because I do have to accept that I do self-sabotage a lot. I just start questioning myself. Did you do enough? So I have 2 lists. I have the official bucket list and I have the things I have to accomplish before 25. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the official bucket list first. So the very first thing is reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of 2020. I did not reach my 1K until this year, 2021, in September, which I am amazingly proud of. I am so happy that I have found you and you have found me. Seriously, thank you so much for joining my journey. Okay, so the next one is clases de folclórico. Folclórico is a Mexican dance where you dance with very beautiful dresses. I don't know, I've always been passionate about my culture. I've always been passionate about dancing and that's something I really wanted to do and I had completely forgotten about. So I'll go ahead and take a look into that. That would be so fun. Paintball. I am like such a junkie for like adventure. I can relate to this. So I haven't done that, but we'll get into that. Go to a rave or festival. I don't know if I'm really in that energy anymore. I've never been to a rave or festival. I don't think it's my vibe. I love the way they dress, but I don't know if I really want to go anymore. I mean, it's fine. You mature from things like this. Oh my god. Make my own wine. Like crush the grapes when like you step on them. That is for sure still on my bucket list. I haven't done that, unfortunately. But yes, I really want to do that. That is one of my dreams. The funny thing is that I did start a Benulus bucket list playlist here on YouTube, but I really haven't done much because I completely forgot about this. But it would be so fun to actually like record all of this and do it into a series. That would be so fun. The next to the list is milk a cow. When I was smaller, I was obsessed with cows. Cows were my ultimate favorite animal, and yes, I still want to milk a cow. Ride a horse. Oh my god, I can actually check this one off. I'm so excited. I did ride a horse last time I went to the beach and it was such a beautiful experience. Me and my boyfriend had like our own little date and it was just so beautiful and the guide was so nice. so I can actually check this one off. Ride a hot air balloon. Oh my god, yes! My boyfriend has family in New Mexico and we've been wanting to go. It's just something we really have to just like pin and actually do it. Hopefully next year. Okay, this one is in capital letters, meaning that I wanted to emphasize this point on the list. And it says travel alone, bar alone, fancy dinner alone, just something alone. I'm so happy and grateful to say that I was able to do that already, so I can check this one off. Before doing my first solo trip to Tulum, I was very dependent on my boyfriend to like travel. Like I was never able to just do something for myself and by myself. But for my 24th birthday, actually exactly 1 year from today, I was already in Tulum doing my solo trip, and wow, this is just crazy to read this list 1 year after accomplishing such a big step in my life, and I am so happy. I feel like crying because again, I was so dependent on my boyfriend or like friends to like travel. I did have so many identity crisis, so many out of my comfort zone moments, but I am so grateful for that because now I can just simply go to a restaurant and sit by myself and order something good to eat. Like I don't have to have anyone by my side, and I'm so happy I was able to accomplish that. I'm so happy for this one. The next one is drive standard. No, I have not learned that. I actually forgot about that. That is actually a really good challenge. That's hard. Learn how to swim professionally. Wow, that's a cool one. But no, I haven't learned that. Buy myself the first luxury item. So I still have not had the privilege to do that. But when I do, I promise you, you'll be the first one to know when I do that. Honestly, I'm not really into like luxury items anymore. In 2019, I was being influenced so much by like Instagram, but right now I feel like I'm pretty chill. I don't really think it's a necessity. It would be a very great investment, but I don't feel the need that I had back in 2019 anymore. Just wanting something so bad just so you can show it off is not good at all. Learn how to sew. Okay, this is something I can actually check off because yes, I already learned. I started sewing this year. Ever since I started, I cannot stop. I am super skinny, I'm super petite, so mostly everything fits big on me, and now I can just like fix everything. I don't have to go to my mom, and that is such a great accomplishment for me. Like every time I finish something, even if it's the smallest fix, I'm like, ah! Oh my god, I can't believe I did it. The next one is come out in a commercial. That would be such a great accomplishment. I had honestly forgotten about this, so now I'm gonna just pin it in my mind so it can become a reality. And the next one is come out in a Netflix series. That would be so amazing. I feel like I would be a pretty good actress. Attend Ellen's talk show. Okay, no. That one, I can say it's like, no. Go internationally, and I emphasized Brazil. I haven't been outside the country. Been to Mexico where I was born, but I don't consider that internationally because I mean, I'm from both places, so I haven't been able to do that just yet. I know I will, so I'm not too stressed about this one. Oh, by the way, I do know how to speak Portuguese, so that's why I emphasized Brazil. Become a flight attendant. So this was definitely my dream job after graduating, but then COVID happened and literally all of the airlines just shut down. I feel like I have bigger priorities now. It's not for me anymore. Ah, that's funny. Celebrar mis 25 en grande. So that's not gonna happen. My priority is not to satisfy anyone's needs. And yes, that can be selfish, but I've been to parties before where family members don't even show up. I don't know. I feel like it's a waste of money that you can be spending on like traveling or experiences rather than just making a party for others. So no. Get certified for esthetician. That's kind of weird. I think that's because back when I wrote this list is when my face was so bad. I had a lot of acne in this area right here. As you can see, I have some battle scars. Yeah, I think that's the main reason I wrote this, but this is so random. Self-defense classes. this is such an important one that no, I haven't taken yet. I think I also did that because unconsciously I knew I was gonna do a solo trip. Open up my first owned business. This is definitely on top of my list. I have not forgotten about this one, but it still hasn't happened. Own my dream house. Okay, we're getting there, okay? We're slowly taking it there. The next one, own a yacht. Okay, so your girl here dreams big. She does not just like stay with oh, I want my dream car. Of course I want my dream car, but I also want a yacht, okay? So we're getting there. Get certified for bartending. Actually looked into it, but it's a little pricey. And then my boyfriend was like, okay, but you're not even gonna be a bartender, so why are you gonna spend so much money on getting certified? Then again, that's when I like to drink. I don't like to drink anymore. If I drink, it's just gonna be one, and it's gonna be like a mimosa. Oh, get a facelift. I know I will eventually get some, and my mom gets so pissed at me for that, but I feel like she's just so traditional. She's all about like, oh, you need to embrace your age, and I get that, and I admire her for that. Become the hottest mom. Okay, yes, but I don't even know if I want kids, so I can still be that hot mom without kids. Learn how to surf. Okay, this one's another super random one. I don't even live near a beach, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Whew, okay, wake up at 5 a.m. every morning and shower. So again, I wrote this back in 2019, and it was when my depression was not okay. I was not okay. So this being such a simple task meant so much to me. I just want to be open with you. You can see me here being all like bubbly and like happy, but I've struggled a lot, and I am not trying to glorify this. I'm just saying that a lot of people go through it, and I feel like it's just important to create awareness and talk about it. Back in my depression days, I would wake up at 2 p.m. Now I wake up around 7:38, which is such a big accomplishment. Oh my god, okay. This is crazy. This one is the last one on the official bucket list, and it says affiliate with a brand. I was recently able to do that, and I feel so blessed. I worked with Meshki, I worked with Petite Moments, and some other smaller brands, and I'm just so happy, meaning that I am slowly getting there, and I'm just so excited. So I can definitely check that one off. This one doesn't give me a limit, okay? This one is like just an official bucket list that I can do throughout my life. Okay, so this one is the one I am very nervous about. Things I have accomplished before 25 or not. The first one is fell in love with my best friend. And I can say I did. My boyfriend is my best friend. He is like my confidential, my accomplice. We've had so many good moments and so many bad moments, but we've been able to just pull through. Start my YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel 5 years ago. It's so fulfilling to me to just talk to you, express myself, to be close to you. I'm just so happy I actually started this YouTube channel. So things I have accomplished before 25. This is just pretty much stating what I have done. I thought it was things I have to accomplish before 25. Okay, so I feel a little bit more relaxed now. I don't feel as pressure. Skydive. It's actually the very first thing I did after I graduated, and it gave me so much life. It was actually a gift from my sister. I love that. I love that. Traveled with friends and boyfriend. I feel like this one can be taken for granted. Like, it's so easy to just travel with your friends or your boyfriend nowadays. But my mom had such a hard time when she was like dating my dad, because she was not allowed to even go to the theater alone. She always had to take one of her siblings because they needed a chaperone. Got drunk and partied like no other. So I actually started partying when I was 16. I have an older sister, and she would lend me her ID, and I can just say I had the best years of my life, and I do not regret anything. I just feel like you have to go through that phase, because if you don't, you're gonna want to do that when you're older, and what if you have like kids or you have more responsibilities? So I feel like it's fair to have all of that crazy nights when you're younger, but no judgment, okay? If you want want to enjoy yourself even when you're 30, go for it, okay? Go for it. Got heartbroken. I've only been heartbroken twice. Obviously, the very first one was my very first boyfriend from high school, and got heartbroken by my current boyfriend as well. We've been through so many breakups that it's ridiculous, okay? Because we're still together. I feel like it's something you have to go through. It's something that teaches you so much self-worth, self-love, and it's something so important to have. Moved out of my parents' house. To this point, I have not been able to go back to my parents' house, and don't get me wrong, I love my parents and I know that they will always have their doors open to me, but I don't know, I'm just so proud to say that I am not living with my parents anymore. I do know some people that didn't get out of their parents' house until they even got married, so I'm so grateful for that, and for my parents for giving me the yes, you can leave. A lot of Mexican parents are just like, no te puedes ir de la casa hasta que te cases. Became financially independent. I've been working ever since I was 14, so I do know how it feels to just have that freedom, just being able to pay for your trips in your material world. So I think this next one is not worded correctly. I put experienced depression. Trust me, it's not like something I wanted to. I don't know how to phrase it correctly. Again, it's not something that I planned to go through, but I know that because I went through that, I am more aware of what goes around, and I am able to detect when someone is not okay. That is something I wish would have happened to me. I was literally crying for help and no one knew that I was not okay. Going through that just made me be more empathetic. From bad experiences, there's always something good that you can take out of. Got my first car. I got my first car like 4 years ago, maybe. And his name is Merlin. Yes, I name everything, okay? I name my plants, my car. Giving them a name, you appreciate them more and you treat them better. Won a national level Mexican pageantry. I am so proud of this. It was when I was back in my pageant days. I competed with all the 31 states from Mexico. I was representing Sonora, where I was born, and I won. I won the Mexican national crown. Got my first tattoo. I actually have 3 now. This one was my first one, my second one, and my third one. Traveled to New York with my mom. It has been the most gratifying experience. I had never traveled with just my mom. I feel like after that trip, our bond was stronger and we literally became best friends. Anyways, that is the end of this list. I definitely have to add more stuff to this because I've accomplished much more before turning 25. I don't know, honestly, I feel so good after reading this. I thought I was gonna like cry because I was feeling so anxious. Lately, I've just been feeling so anxious. It's good to read this. It's just things that I take for granted when in reality, they're really big steps, big milestones that I have accomplished in my life, and it's just so refreshing to see this. Some things that I did wish I had accomplished before 25 is just have a more stable mindset, healthier habits, but I'm slowly getting there. Life is all about learning. My YouTube channel is honestly like my diary. I want to look back to my videos when I'm older and be like, oh my god girl, you have accomplished so much. So that's why I really wanted to make this video. Thank you so much for joining me and for being so supportive. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be uploading some birthday videos very soon. I'm going to New York and Miami to celebrate my birthday, so stay tuned for those vlogs. I'm sending you millions of virtual kisses. I'll see you on my next video. Adios.